Welcome yogis. Hi, I'm Mickey. Welcome to today's session. And today's session, we're going to look at how to clear our energy field, that magnetic field around us, that inner aura, outer aura, and the health rays. Now, if you've never heard of this before, you can Google that afterwards, otherwise we'll be here all day. Yoga is a science that unblocks the energetic pathways in the body and around us, so that we're not just thinking more clearly, we're not just moving around better in more clear fashion, but we're being more clear throughout our life. Our whole experience has more clarity. And so we're going to begin by standing, and it's when we're standing, let's come onto our mats, and when you're standing, just be aware of how you're standing. Be aware of whether your shoulders are slightly slouching forward, and if they are, perhaps you need to roll your shoulders up towards the ears and then slide the shoulder blades down the back and extend the arms down. And the pelvis is in a neutral position, so it's not sticking slightly out, little bit of compression in the lower back, ouch, or slouching under, so there's that what's called hump back now, hump back, hump neck. Let's see if we can move that so that we have a sense that we're standing up more straight, that we have a sense of lift and feeling a little bit taller, but from the foot. So the sole of the foot, let's just move the weight forward into our toes, over to the right, back to the heels, over to the left, moving it around the sole of the foot. So we're actually connecting to the pads of the feet, the toes, the mount of the foot, the outside edges, and see if you can get to a place where you feel like you're standing more evenly on those soles of the feet. And from there, so that from the navel down, it's feeling very stable. And from the navel up, you're able to stand up a little bit taller, but not by doing this, just perhaps by slightly lifting out of here. And as I'm always saying, millimeters. It's not a big, huge lift like there. It's just millimeters. But those millimeters make all the difference to your experience of standing in your mat right now, right this very moment. And activate the fingers. Don't just leave the hands kind of hanging there at the bottom of the wrists like they have no meaning. Very important piece of kit. Stretch them down, open up the palm of the hands. And then let's close down the eyes. Softly let the eyelids close so that your attention to how you're standing there takes on a different energy to it. That you're feeling more about how you're standing there, feeling. And you're paying attention to all those little details, the sole of the foot, just in case you fall over because your eyes are closed, to the pelvis, to the lifting up, and then let's come to our breath. And we're going to take an inhale for a count of 6. So let's exhale. Inhale through the nose for 6, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, but through the mouth, like blowing out candles. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhaling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, blowing out the candles. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 8 now. Inhaling 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, the blowing out softly. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to inhale now for 10. Inhaling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then really controlling the exhale for 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1. Once more for 10, 8, 9, 10. Exhaling 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax into your breath now. Notice the quality of your breathing, the depth of it. And this very simple counting the inhale and counting the exhale helps us to completely focus into the very moment. Into the very moment. So whenever you feel like you're quite stressed or concerned or confused, this is a simple technique, counting up the ladder, up and down, up and down. So we're still standing in the inhale position, and you're going to extend the arms out wide. We're going to turn and pivot just the torso, the legs and the hips are facing the front, around to the left. Inhale there, and then exhale to the right. Through the nose. Inhale left, exhale right. We're going to speed it up. Focusing on the exhale. Speed it up a little bit more. Notice that you have to pay more attention to the feet. The head's just following the line of the chest. And this already feels like it's quite a lot of movement. It's very dynamic, moving the energy around you. Nice deep twist. Go as far as you can to the left and as far as you can to the right. Really build this up. And then slow it down. And then slowing it down and stopping. Turning the palms over so the palms face the ceiling, and we're going to bring the palms up. But when you lift the palms up, I want you to be very sensitive to the tips of the fingers and the palms of the hands. And you might be able to feel that you're moving through something. You're moving through that energy field, and you're looking up towards the space in between the hands. And you're just moving the hands so that perhaps you can feel something that feels quite spongy in between the palms of the hands. This is your energy field. And you're going to take the right wrist in the left hand and draw the right arm over to the left side. So you're making this banana shape on the right side of the body. Inhale, stretch and lift out of the waist, and then step the left foot behind the right, and you're lifting up and out of that right side a little bit more. Really breathing more predominantly into the right side. 2, 3, we're going to take 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale 4, inhale and exhale 5. Slowly moving, nice and slowly moving the arms and slow. So it's almost like you're moving in slow motion. You're back to that central point, taking the right wrist and the left, stretching, lifting, and then going the other way. Bananaing into the left ribs. Getting on my left and right. It's left and right. It's a nightmare. Breathing there. Thank goodness I don't have to give a lot of directions to people in left and right. It's terrible. At the end of the next exhale, let's release those hands like we're moving in slow motion again. You step the right foot down next to the left, and you're just gently drawing the arms down. But be aware of the hands. It's almost like you're doing Tai Chi, if you've ever practiced Tai Chi before. Slowly we're lifting that right leg up, picking the hands on the hips, elbows point back, and we're going to circle that. Now, how you become steady is by really pressing down the big toe on the left foot, the standing leg, and then we're going to go the other way. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to bring this to the center. Focus on your balance again. Take that ankle and bring it to the inner thigh. I got to cheat a little bit using the wall. Hands on the hips first. Whoops. Find your balance. And then inhaling up. Lifting up out of the waist. Growing like a tree. And then exhale, bringing those arms, the palms facing the floor again. The knee comes back to center, stretch it out, and then float it down. That grounding down and lifting up with the left, circling it. Really concentrating on a point in the floor, so you're looking at something. Then we're going in the opposite direction. Moving really slowly and with purpose. And then we're lifting the knee up high. You're taking the foot. Now, if the foot doesn't come to the inner thigh, there's the option to bring it to the calf. And even if that feels quite tricky today, maybe just on the ankle with a big toe on the floor. And when you lift up the arms, we're not just moving the arms, we're lifting up out of that waist. So lifting up so that there's a sense the foot that's on the floor is grounding down, and the arms like a tree or the branches, and they're lifting up. Slowly putting it down, extending the leg out very badly, done by moi. And then release it down. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Already feeling nice and slow and mellow, but starting to open up the body. And we're going to step back now with the right leg. Just one step back. The right heel is off the mat. And then I want you to press that right heel down. So the back leg is straight and you're stretching into the heel. And we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. There's a space between the hands. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Inhale back, exhale up. And we can speed that up. 5, 6, 7, 10. Bring the arms round by your side, and then you're going to bring the weight onto that left foot, and the back foot is going to just float up as you extend the chest forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale fully, exhale fully. So we're using the breath, speeding it up, slowing it down. This is a way to really encourage cardio fitness. Coming again, we're going to step to the other side. So the left foot steps back. Woo. Don't wobble around like me. Swoosh the arms up. Take an inhale. Inhale back. So wobbly today. Speeding it up. Three, 4, 5. Foot goes back, arms slowly down to the side, transferring the weight onto that front foot so that you're just floating up with the back leg. And then floating down. You're back to stand. Give it a little shake off. See the change of the breath, the change of the movement, energy starting to flow around now. Going to come back to the right side. So inhale fully, exhale fully. Inhaling open, exhaling folding. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold, stepping back that right foot to a lunge. We're going to put the knee down first, and then again that sweeping of the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Breathing there, and we're going to do a nice deep twist through the middle. So I'll come round to center to show you it from here. Thumbs are at heart center, take an inhale, exhale, rotate, hook the elbow outside the knee, twisting deeper, breathing there. Inhale and exhale, 3, 4, and possibly some people, you can bring the hand to the floor and look up at the left hand. And for others, you might even be able to tuck the toes under on that right foot and take the knee off. 4, 5, rotating back around the center. And we're just going to take a nice little spring off that right foot. Bring the right knee up, extend the leg out. And then we're back standing position. Let's go to the other side. It's wobbly, but wobbly's okay. Bringing the arms up, flowing down. Inhaling, extending. Exhale, folding. Inhale, you step the left foot back, left knee down. I'm going to turn around again. Swishing the arms up to heart center. Keep the thumbs there so you rotate. So with the thumbs at the center there, you're twisting the ribs, and that's how we're getting this energy to move around. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Focusing on that rotation of the torso. Perhaps the hand comes to the floor and you look up at the right arm. Nice deep twist. Maybe taking the left foot off the floor, or perhaps you're staying here. Breathing there. 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, coming back through center. If the knee is down, take the knee up, and then you're going to step up. That's the general idea. Stick the leg out. And then come back to stand. See what I'm saying? Already that energy is moving around. And it feels like, oh, I'm really starting to feel like I'm a little bit looser. Let's take it a little bit further. Let's come to this top of the mat again. Big inhale up, big fold down. Big step back to lunge. We're going to keep that knee off the mat now and come up into a high lunge. So you're really powering back through that. Heart center and that nice big open out to warrior 2. The forearm to the thigh, extending side angle. Again, that energetic pathway. Looking up. Breathing there, lifting up out if you're extending. Take an inhale and then you gracefully windmill through a warrior 2. We're rotating around and we're in this big long lunge. So we're going to reduce the stance and then we're going to come into that warrior 3 balance again slowly. And then slowly coming up to stand. Let's take a nice big full inhale and a nice big long exhale. And these moments of stillness help us to really tune into, let's take this moment, that energetic field around us, that pathway. Yeah, it's moving. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, open, exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold, and we're stepping the left foot back. Keeping the knee off the mat if we can. Bringing the arms up to high lunge, heart center, warrior 2. That forearm to thigh, extended side angle. You can start to feel there's heat now in the body. Muscles are starting to warm up. Breath is starting to get a little bit more energy to it, and then you windmill back to that warrior 2, rotating around to the lunge. It's a big long stance. Let's reduce that stance. So feet are a little bit closer together, and then you're transferring the weight onto the right foot. 3, 4, and on 5, we're up to stand. Let's just give that a little shake off. Let's come back to our spin. This time we're going to widen the stance. So feet are wide. We're going to inhale. So I'm going to come forward a little bit. Watch out for paintings that's up behind. Notice the difference? If you're short of space, you can do this. Bend the arms. Feel the difference? Feel how feeling a little bit freer through here. And then slow it down. And then I want you to just bring your arms out in front of you and just press. And notice that energetic field around you. Notice that it feels clearer and that it feels like I am pushing against something, Mickey. Almost like you're inside a ball. Move it around. And as you move it around, you can feel that the hands are maybe touching the edges of something. Circle those arms around. Inhale, and we're going to bring the palms down through the center. Let's do that again, circling the arms around. And bringing it down, palms through center. Nice and slowly now, feeling very calm and rested, feeling alive and clear. Let's just step the feet together, roll around, and we're just going to very gently and easily come down to the floor. Rolling around, extending, stepping back one, stepping back the other, bringing the knees down, big toes touch, knees wide, and we're going to go back to a nice child's pose. Hands out in front. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, walking the hands in, sitting back on the heels, and just rolling around with the feet out in front of you. Just taking a moment there, again, sitting in Dandasana. And we'll just come all the way down to the floor and finish off with a nice gentle twist. Sitting in, bringing the knees in towards the chest, through the forehead into the knees. We're going to take the knees to the right and look to the left. Let's take 3 breaths there. Nice and long. 1. And exhale. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bring the knees through center. Let's do that nice little hug again. And then we'll go to the other side. 1. 2. Relaxing the tummy, really relaxing down. 3. 4. And then on 5, rolling back to center, putting the feet down on the mat and extending the legs out so feet are wide and you're in a lovely star-shaped Shavasana. Relaxing the tummy. Relaxing the face. You definitely stay here for a little bit longer. You can stay here for longer and press pause and finish when you're ready. I'm going to come to sit up and we're just going to close our practice. Once again, just sitting up and again, being aware of that energy field. I'm going to rub the hands together quite vigorously, creating some heat in the hands. Then place the hands over the eyes. So when you open the eyes, they open into the palm of the hands, and we're just going to take that energy over the head, tapping the head, tapping down the shoulders, tapping around the heart, tapping down the arms, one arm and the next arm, tapping around the liver, around the back to the kidneys, spleen, down the legs, all the way down to the feet. You can do that a number of times, it feels good. But just shake off any of that dead energy that's sitting around you, flicking it away. How are you feeling now? Pretty good, Mickey. You're right, this yoga thing works. Subscribe to my channel and join me here every Thursday for new, interesting, exciting, super easy and very, very practical yoga experiences.